Okay, tea facts with Fumi. Start it over. Can you tell the question and then?
So we're talking about how why certain parts of world calls tea or like te, and some other parts calls chai, and tea culture originally came from China, and so when people started exporting it, most of the places that were land connected to China, they still used the Chinese word cha, like India chai, Turkey still chai, right? I think chai. Iran still calls it, I think, chai as well, and let's say Japan cha, Korea is cha as well. All the Asian countries tend to call it cha, and then all of the places in Europe they call it tea or some variation of tea, and that is because, but on even in Europe, the only country that calls it by the original name is Portugal, and they call it cha, and that's because Portugal was the first one to import tea from China to Europe, and then I actually went to Portugal to the castle, but and one of the kings in Portugal, or like a prince, had a British wife uh, that married into Portuguese loyal family, and then she got first introduced to tea because Portuguese were the first one to import it from China. So they and she never had tea before, obviously, and she really liked tea, so she wanted to bring back her tea back home in England to introduce people in her family, whatever, about this new thing called tea. And then on the way home, she wanted to ship back some of the teas that she had, and on the box or the storage that she was trying to ship back, which they were storing tea, they wrote the letter T for transportation. So they wrote the letter T for transportation, and then because of the letter T, people started calling this thing in a variation of T. Yeah. So that's why if you go to this castle in the suburbs of Lisbon, where this king and queen used to live, right in front of the castle, they still have this red, the iconic British telephone box to commemorate this queen, and she's the first one that introduced tea to England as well. I think. I'm pretty sure. Double check.
Thanks, Fumi.
Yeah.